Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thanks. It's great to be here. Thank you very much for the welcome.
We love you, Steve!
Yeah. Thanks, I think. Okay, well, listen, we have got a great conference for you guys this week. We've really worked super hard to put this together. We've got over 5,200 attendees. We're packed to the gills. Folks from 57 different countries are here this week, and we sold out in 8 days. So it's taken us a little over a month before, but this year, 8 days, we were completely sold out. And we apologize to all those folks who wanted to be here. We didn't have room, and this is the biggest place we can get. So anyway, over 120 sessions this week, and over 120 hands-on labs. And there are over 1,000 Apple engineers that'll be here this week. So we're rolling out everything for you, some great sessions on Mac, iPhone, iPad, and just about everything you'd want to know. There's somebody here that can answer your questions, and sessions on almost everything. So we're very excited about this year's conference, and we're thrilled to have you here for it. Now, I'd like to give you a few updates to start with, and I'd like to start with the iPad. The iPad's this incredible device. It is really changing the way we're experiencing the web, things like email, photos, maps, video, you name it. It is a whole new way to interact with the internet, with apps, with our content and media, and it's going over really well, and it is magical. I know it because I got this email. I was sitting in a cafe with my iPad, and it got a girl interested in me. So, there's proof. We have sold over 2 million iPads. We sold 2 million in the first 59 days. That's 1 every 3 seconds. So, we are in iPads now in 10 countries. We just started shipping in 9 of those 10 countries in the last 2 weeks. And I put together a little video reel with some of the press coverage we got. So could we run that now?
From today, the Apple iPad is on sale here in Britain.
Der deutsche Verkaufsstart des neuen iPad
est en vente depuis ce matin en France. L'iPad, c'est cette tablette tactile signée Apple.
アメリカアップル社の iPad なんですが、出てみてください。
People queuing indeed last night to get their hands on one of these.
Des centaines de fans au rendez-vous tôt ce matin à Paris.
Wie hier in München hatten in zahlreichen deutschen Städten hunderte iPad-Fans vor den...
So begrüßen Apple-Mitarbeiter ihre Kunden.
つい44分ほど前に日本で iPad 発売が始まりました。期待いたします。いたいた。
Man ist vom Apple-Virus infiziert.
Moi, si j'avais ça à la maison, je ne ferais pas souvent mon ménage.
C'est fantastique.
Bon moi j'ai l'impression d'être en bas du sapin.
Uns geht's tipptopp und
wir sind sehr glücklich, dass wir jetzt endlich das iPad haben.
We're in 10 countries today. We're going to be in 19 by the end of July, and we thank everybody for their patience. We're making iPads as fast as we possibly can. So there are now 8,500 native iPad apps in the App Store, which is really great. And of course, the iPad can run over 200,000 of the iPhone apps that are there as well. And these 8,500 native apps have been downloaded over 35 million times. And so if you divide that by those 2 million iPads out there, that's about 17 apps per iPad that have already been downloaded. That's a great number. That's a great number. So we're really thrilled with that. And again, let me just show you some of the, the latest apps that have been out. Pulse, which is a wonderful RSS reader if you haven't seen it. Koala. WebMD for finding out all sorts of things about procedures in your local pharmacy. eBay's got a great application out on the iPad. Some wonderful education applications. Anatomy here, isn't this cool? There's some wonderful stuff that's coming out. A lot of great games, Iron Man, Avatar, Field Runners, golf, a really cool DJ app, flight tracker, a lot of newspapers and magazines. This is the Financial Times. We've seen tremendous interest from publishers of all kinds, and a lot of great stuff that's out. And this is an app that's really cool. It's called Elements, and The Elements, and you can just peruse the periodic table and learn about the things that we're all made of. It's from Wolfram, and a friend of mine named Teo Gray wrote this, and he sent me an email and said that I could use it. I earned more on the sales of the Elements for iPad in the first day than from the past 5 years of Google ads on periodictable.com. So this is what we love to hear from you guys. So we're doing our best to get iPads out there like crazy, and I know a lot of you are doing your best to get your apps out on the iPad, and I think it's a really fantastic combination. Now, I'd like to tell you about one of our apps that we're updating today, which is iBooks on the iPad. You all know iBooks. Many people think it's the best e-book reader in the world. It's got this great bookshelf for keeping your books, and of course, the iBookstore for buying books online. I've got a few stats today for you. In the first 65 days, users have downloaded over 5 million books, and that is about 2.5 books per iPad, which is terrific. The other interesting thing is the 5 of the 6 biggest publishers in the US who have their books on the iBookstore tell us that the share of ebooks now that are going through the iBookstore is about 22%. So iBooks' market share now of ebooks from these 5 of these 6 major publishers is up to 22% in just about 8 weeks. And as we ship more iPads, that number is just going to keep going up and up and up. And we're really thrilled with it. So we've got some enhancements to iBooks today. The first is, as you know, you can create highlights and highlight the things you want. You can also now make notes. So you can make notes right there, and you can post them. You can see them posted right on the right over there. In addition to that, we've added a control in the upper right-hand corner. You can just tap and bookmark the page, and you can see that bookmark whether or not the controls are up there. And when you go to the table of contents and look under bookmarks, you'll see all the pages that are bookmarked and all the notes that you've created as well as the highlights. So that's pretty nice. It's an oft-requested feature now in iBooks. We've added another big enhancement too. One of the biggest requests we've gotten for the iPad is the ability to view and read PDFs. So we've built that now right into iBooks. In addition to books, you can now view PDFs. And what we've done is we've put a little selector right up on the top, and so you can select between books and PDFs. When you select PDFs, you get a whole new bookshelf just for PDFs. And when you select one, they just look gorgeous. And you can navigate through them, you can flick through them, and they're just gorgeous on the iPad.